Namaste. Welcome to English class of grade 3. How are you? I hope you all are good. I'm also fine. Are you ready to learn English with me? Good. So tell me, what did we do in the previous lesson? Okay, so let's look at the pictures and what did we do in the previous lesson? Yes, we learned about the means of transportation. What are they? What are they? Yes, they are the means of transportation. So how do we travel? How do we travel to different places? Yes, look at the picture. Yes, on foot. By bus. We travel by bus. We sometimes travel by aeroplane. Good. And we sometimes travel by car. Good job. By train. How do you go to your friend's house? By bicycle. And what is this? Yes, ship. We sometimes travel by ship. So, we learned these means of transportation in our previous lesson and you have remembered well. Excellent. Now, let's start today's lesson. What are we going to do today? We are continue the same lesson, that is lesson 11, going to school. And we are going to do 2 tasks today. First, we will learn some words and then we will learn to use them in sentences. Then we will read text. Okay? Get ready with your workbook and a pencil. Okay? So first of all, let's learn some words. Okay? So look at this word. How do you read the word? Always. Repeat after me. Always. Good. I always go to school. I always do my homework. I always respect my teacher. Always. Let me put the card here. Okay, now let me write a sentence. I always go to school. I always do my homework. Now, look at another card. Usually. Repeat after me. Usually. One more time. Usually. Now say yourself. Yes, usually. I usually carry tiffin. I usually go to school with my brother. I usually come back home at 4:30 p.m. Now, let me take the card here. Yes. I usually, usually go to school with my brother. I usually carry tiffin. Okay, now look at another word. Sometimes. Repeat after me. Sometimes. Again, sometimes. Now say yourself. Sometimes. Good. I sometimes go to school by bus. I sometimes go to school by bus. I sometimes carry tiffin. Okay, let me stick the word here. I sometimes go to school by bus. I sometimes sing a song in the class. I sometimes sing a song in the class. Now look at another word. Neighbor. Repeat after me. Neighbor. One more time. Neighbor. Neighbor. I never go to school on Saturday. I never fight with my friends. I never be late in the class. Okay. How do you read the word? Neighbor. I never go to school on Saturday. I never go to school on Saturday. I never fight with my friends. Now look at these words, how they are used. Yes, the first word is always. Very good. Always. I always go to school. So we use always when we do something all the times, on all occasions. Yes? Like, you always go to school. Yes? I also always go to school. Usually. How do you read the word? Usually. I usually go to school with my brother. So, we use usually when we do something under normal conditions, generally. Yes? Okay? Generally. The thing that you do generally, to say that, we use usually. I usually carry tiffin. Next word, sometimes. S-O-M-E-T-I-M-E-S, sometimes. I sometimes go to school by bus. We use sometimes when we do something occasionally rather than all the times. Always is used when we do something all the time. Sometimes we use to tell something we do occasionally. Okay? Rather than all the times. Last word is never. Look, I never go to school on Saturday. Do I go to school on Saturday? No. That means we use never when we do something, we don't do something at all. Yes? When we don't do something at all. I never fight with my friends. That means I don't fight with my friends. Never. बुझ्नुभयो नि है? Always चाहिँ हामी कुनै काम यदि सधैँ गर्छौँ भने त्यसको लागि always प्रयोग गर्छौँ. I always do my homework. I always respect my teacher. Yes? Usually. Usually चाहिँ तपाईले कुनै काम प्राय जसो गर्नुहुन्छ. Generally, in general. हैन गर्नुहुन्छ भने चाहिँ usually प्रयोग गरिन्छ. है? And sometimes. Okay? I sometimes go to school by bus. That means कुनै काम तपाईले कहिलेकाहीँ occasionally गर्नुहुन्छ. Not always. Okay? Then you have to use sometimes. And never. You should use never when you don't do the thing at all. कुनै काम तपाईले कहिल्यै गर्नुहुन्न भने never use गर्नुपर्छ. है? Suppose you never go to school on Saturday. Never. Yes? Okay. Very good. Now, let's practice making some sentences using these words. Okay? All right. Now, look at the screen. How do they go to school? Look at both the row and column. This is the row and column. Okay? So, row and column. So, what is written over here? Always. Yes. Usually. Very good. And what is it? Sometimes. And never. Very good. Now, you have to tell me, okay, using this clue, try to make a sentence. Let me give you one example. Raksha always goes to school by car. Yes? Now look at Raksha here. Never. See, never goes to school on foot. Good. Now in the same way, use the clues given here and make sentences. Now it's your turn. Use the name Kailash. First, use the word usually. Yes, Kailash. Usually goes to school. Good. By bus. Kailash usually goes to school by bus. Very good, dear students. Now, let's try sometimes. Sometimes. Yes, Kailash sometimes, good, goes to school by bicycle. Very good. Kailash sometimes goes to school by bicycle. Now, one more time, try Kailash. Very good. Kailash usually goes to school by bus and sometimes wonderful. Kailash sometimes goes to school by bicycle. Good job. Now, do you want to make more sentences? Is it interesting? Yes? Yes. Okay. Now, use this clue. Ruby. Ruby good job. Ruby, say with me, always goes to school, yes, by bicycle. Ruby always goes to school by bicycle. Good. Now use never. Yes, Ruby never goes to school by auto rickshaw. Very good. One more time. Try Ruby. Ruby. Good. Ruby always goes to school by bicycle. Now use neighbor. Yes, Ruby neighbor goes to school by auto rickshaw. Very good. Now look at the next row. Nisha always. Make sentence. Yes, Nisha always goes to school on foot. Very good. One more time. Nisha always goes to school on foot. Very good. Now use sometimes. Try. Good. Nisha sometimes goes to school by motorcycle. Yes? Good. Now, one more time, use Nisha and say the sentence. First use always. Now use sometimes. Very good. Wonderful. You all have done a good job. So practice, okay, saying these words. Try to make sentences, okay? And talk to your friends as well. Tell your friends how do they go to school. Nisha always go to school on foot. She sometimes goes to school by motorcycle. So, share, okay, how do they go to school with your friends. You have done a wonderful job. Now, let me talk about myself. I always go to school by scooter. I always go to school by scooter. I sometimes go to school on foot. I sometimes go to school on foot. I never go to school by bus. I never go to school by bus. What about you? How do you go to school? Say, how do you go to school? I always, yes, very good. Can you use sometimes? I sometimes go to school with my father, yes? Yeah, okay. Now use never. I never go to school by taxi. Yeah, you can make sentences like this and even ask your friend. And one more thing that I want to ask you, what safety measures should we take while walking on the road? When you go to school, तपाईले के सावधानी अपनाउनु पर्छ होला बाटोमा हिँड्दा भन्नुस् त? What safety measures should we take? Yes. Yes, we should. I'm going to write your sentence, okay? You are saying we should always walk along the footpath. You are saying this, yes? Very good. You are right. We should always walk along the footpath. And? Yes, we should always cross the road from zebra crossing. Very good. And do you know more safety measures that we have to adopt? Use never. We should never run on the road. Very good, dear students. So we have to be careful while walking on the road. Yes? Very good. Now, let's move ahead. Okay? We are going to read the text now. Okay? So you can practice, okay, saying these sentences from your workbook as well. Okay? Now, let's move ahead. Let's read the text. Read and answer. The text is given in your workbook on page number 75. You can also look at your workbook, or even you can look at the screen. Okay, look at the picture. Who is she? Can you find her name in the text? Yes. Yes, she is Rupa. Yes? Good. She is Rupa. And read the first two words given in the text. Yes, Rupa ate. And what does this number 8 mean? What does it mean? Is it her class or age? What do you think? It is her class? No? Yes, it is her age. So, how old is Rupa? She is 8 years old. Very good. Now, I will read the text and you follow me with your finger. Point to the text with your finger when I read and listen carefully. Rupa ate. There are many things I love at school. I have many friends. I like being with them very much. My classes in school are also fun and interesting. Mathematics is my favorite subject. I love doing mathematics. English and Nepali are also not difficult for me. I am not very good at outdoor sports like football and volleyball. I play chess with my friends. Of course, there are some things I don't like. Some of my classmates are always talking. Some rules in school are very strict. We can't go to school without school uniforms. So, this is the text. Now, I hope you are following me. Now, I am going to read the text again and you follow me with your finger, as well as I will ask you a question after each sentence. Okay? When I read a sentence, I will ask a question and be ready to answer the question. So, for that you have to follow me, okay, while I read the text. Okay. There are many things I love at school. I have many friends. I like being with them very much. What does Rupa like at school? Yes, being with friends. Yes? Okay, very good. My classes in school are also fun and interesting. Does she like her classes in school? No, She doesn't? Yes, she does. She likes her class. Yes? Good. Mathematics is my favorite subject. Mathematics is my favorite subject. Which is her favorite subject? English? I think science. No? So which is her favorite subject? Yes, mathematics. Okay? So what is your favorite subject? English? Great. I love doing mathematics. I love doing mathematics. English and Nepali are also not difficult for me. Are English and Nepali subject difficult for her? Yes, they are difficult subjects for Rupa? No. I am not very good at outdoor sports like football and volleyball. Does she play outdoor sports? Is she good at football and volleyball? No. Okay. I play chess with my friends. What does she play with her friends? Good. Chess. Of course, there are some things I don't like. Some of my classmates are always talking. What things she doesn't like at school? Yes, the classmates who always talk in the classroom. Yes, some rules in school are very strict. We can't go to school without school uniforms. Can she go to school without school uniform? No, she can't. Yes? Okay. Now, let's read another text. Look at here. Who is the boy? Read the first two words and find his name. Yes, Harka. And how old is Harka? How old is he? He is 9 years old. Very good. Very good. Now, I will read the text and point to the text with your finger. The best thing about my school is computer lab. There are many computers in the lab. I enjoy practicing computer in a school. Sometimes I play video games on computer. I am good at all subjects. My favorite subject is English. I like singing songs. I also like listening to them. I love creative arts. At the snacks break, I always go to the playground to play football with my friends. We must wear school uniform every day. I think it's a good thing, but most students don't like it very much. I don't like when teachers give me lots of homework. Now, I will read the text again and I will ask you a question after each sentence. So, be ready to answer. Okay? So, as well as point your finger in the text so that you can answer quickly. Okay? So, be quick and give answers. The best thing about my school is computer lab. What is the best thing about Harka's school? Science lab? No, computer lab. Very good. There are many computers in the lab. I enjoy practicing computer in school. Does he enjoy learning computer? Does he like learning computer? Yes. What about you? Do you have a computer lab at school? Yes. And do you learn computer? Great. Sometimes I play video games on computer. What do you do on computer? Okay. I'm good at all subjects. My favorite subject is English. What is his favorite subject? Yes, English. I like singing songs. I also like listening to them. What does Harka like? Yes, singing songs and also listening to them. I love creative arts. Does he like creative arts? Yes. At the snacks break, I always go to the playground to play football with my friends. Where does he go at the snacks break? Where does he go? Library? No? Where does he go? Yes, to the playground. Very good. We must wear your school uniform every day. Does he wear school uniform every day? Yes. I think it's a good thing, but most students don't like it very much. I don't like when teachers give me lots of homework. Does he like doing lots of homework? No. What about you? Do you like doing homework? Yes? No? So, what about you? What is the best thing about your school? What do you like best at school? Yes? Do you go to school every day? What do you do at school? Yes? Good. What is your favorite subject? English, Nepali, mathematics, science, social studies. Yes, there are so many subjects and you like all subjects? Yes, favorite subject. Good. Okay. And what other things you do at school? Do you sing song? Sometimes. Okay. And do you dance at school? Sometimes. Yes? Yes? Do you play games at school? Yes. Yes. Okay. And what games do you play? What games do you play? Football. Yes. Volleyball. Running. You run with your friends. Good. Do you like being with your friends? Yes. And do you wear school uniform? Do you wear school uniform? Every day? You always wear school uniform. I know. Yes? Okay. So, what are the things you don't like about your school? What you don't like? Doing homework? Oh, it's okay. But we should do homework. Yes? Okay. To revise our lessons. Alright, now we are going to do the exercises. Yes? Be ready with your pencil. You can write, okay, in your workbook with pencil. Okay, now complete the sentences. Read the text of Rupa and Harka and write the correct word in the blank spaces. Okay. So, the first sentence is Rupa's favorite subject is, find out the word here in the text. Read the text silently, quickly, and find out the word. I hope you have found the word. Rupa plays. So, find out the word in the text and write down here. Harka's school has a, so find out the correct word. Lab. What lab? And write down here. Harka plays football at, read the text. Okay, I hope you have found the words and done the exercise. Now, show me first, okay, show me the correct word in the text. Rupa's favorite subject is, show me with your finger, where is the correct word? I think you are pointing here. Am I right? Yes. Okay. Mathematics is my favorite subject. So, what is the correct word? Mathematics. Check your answer. Spelling. Next, Rupa plays. First, show the word in the text with your finger. Where is the correct word? I think you are pointing over here. I play chess with my friends. So, what is the correct word? Yes, chess. Very good. Next, Harka's school has a, point here, point the text. I know you are pointing over here. Yes, Harka's school has a computer lab. Very good. Now, the last sentence is, Harka plays football at, I know you are pointing over here. The snacks break. Yes, the correct word is the snacks. Very good, dear students. Now, there is one more exercise. Here, you have to put tick mark for the true sentence and cross for the false statements. Okay? Read the text again and find out whether these sentences are true or false. Okay? Rupa likes talking to classmates. Put a tick mark or cross mark. English is an easy subject for Rupa. Rupa likes her friends who always talk in the classroom. I know you have already read the text. Yes? So, what about number A? Is it true or false? Yes, it's true. And how do you know? How do you know? Where do you find the answer? Yes, Rupa says, I like being with them very much. I have many friends. I like being with them very much. Yes? Okay, look at number B. English is an easy subject for Rupa. Is it true or false? Yes, you are right. It is true. And how do you know? From here. English and Nepali are also not difficult for me, she said. Next line, Rupa likes her friends who always talk in the classroom. True or false? Yes, false. Yes, you are right. Now, let's do two more. Okay, true false sentence. Harka loves music and arts. Is it true or false? Find out from the text. Where do you find the answer? Music and arts. Yes, it is true because Harka said, I like singing songs. I love creative arts. Yes, it's true. Harka likes doing lots of homework. Yes, it is false. Very good, dear students. You all have done a good job. Now, okay, do these exercises and show them to your teacher. Okay? So this much for today. I hope you enjoyed the lesson. Have a good time. Bye.